We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Well, hello, everybody. Community. We are so excited from Arcade1up to announce our latest and greatest machine, something everyone has been asking for the longest amount.
You sure about that?
But I think before I get into it, I should really show you before I run out of time.
Pew, 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 pew.
I'm reloading! I'm reloading!
Cyrus, can you tell us today how much this cabinet is going to cost these fine folks?
I certainly can. You know, we're really excited to have brought such a feature-rich cabinet to the community, and we're very proud to announce it at $749.
In today's video, we're talking about Arcade1up's newest release, Time Crisis, that was announced yesterday in an official video from Arcade1up featuring some familiar and, might I say, pretty handsome faces.
Hey, cowboy, you the pretty one. You ever hear the expression, you got a face only a mother can love?
The first new IP we've got since Fast and the Furious with Time Crisis. People are excited for the game, people like the look of the cabinet, however there is one big factor the community can't stop talking about, that's the price. Yeah. Unfortunately for Arcade1up, that sentiment has continued in the days past, with price point being the biggest talked about factor of this cab going forward. I mean, it's a new cab. It has a cool new shoot mechanic where the slide actually goes back. That's how they're doing their feedback on the guns. It's got the pedal with the metal cover. It's got new games, a great looking cabinet.
This is so boring and forever taking.
But the dominating narrative coming out of that release is in fact the price point.
Do you think so?
All in all, this cab doesn't appeal to me. I like it, but I think the sweet spot would have been $499 or $550. You can't tell me you got a Terminator that's coming in at $700 when it first came out. Now you're going to go $750. I'm sorry, I'm not buying it.
You sure about that?
Listen, I'm not defending them at all. The $749 is crazy, but if you bought Terminator 2 for $749, if you bought Turtles in Time for $749, if you bought X-Men for $749, I don't want to hear y'all say nothing. Y'all already set the precedent that y'all would pay this much for a cabinet. Realistically speaking, I thought they were going to put that thing out at $800-900.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Everybody's saying they're not going to pay $750 for it, right? But then everybody and their mom's going to be on Facebook,
Pre-ordered it.
Twitter, Instagram. Got the bag. Here it is. You know what I mean? Like,
No, you're right. You're
Oh, look,
100% right.
there is no doubt that they're going to sell some at $750. People will buy it, especially you know when the FOMO kicks in.
You sure about that?
You're a fan, Time Crisis, $750. You don't get the Best Buy discount. Are you buying this cab?
Yeah, then no brainer, because Terminator behind me, you know, that can go with the one game, because there's so much more to Time Crisis than just the Time Crisis game. There's Point Blank and there's Steel Gunner on there, so there's just more added value.
Man, you are one pathetic loser.
One thing I'm not getting is a Time Crisis. So we can agree that that Time Crisis is not worth $749. It's not worth $800. I don't even think it's worth $500.
I'd buy that for $1.
I think people need to stop and realize that they're being ripped off.
Yeah.
And until they understand that they're being ripped off, they're going to continue to be ripped off.
Obi-Wan has taught you well.
I really just kind of want to spend the night talking about the price, because that's been kind of like a big topic of discussion this week. Is the price of this cabinet? It's, okay, $699. That's max. You know, that's our maximum price. Well, no way in heck it would go over $700. Impossible. Would never happen. And then they did the live stream on Tuesday And we heard Cyrus say everybody was holding their breath and everybody got real quiet when the price came out.
Very proud to announce it at $749.
$749.
And everybody's jaw dropped when he said that. I could feel like the air leave the room when he said that. You know, it's only $50, right? It's not a lot of money we're talking here. Why is it that big of a deal? It's the principle. This thing is not worth more than $699. They essentially just tacked on an extra $50 right before the release just to make a little extra money.
You complete me.
Everybody in the community, except for one person, says the price is too much. The rent is too high.
Rent is too damn high.
Come on, man. Come on, man. You know, if you're going to raise the price on it, give us 19 inch screen. Why not? Hell, take the 19 screens off of them Killer Instincts y'all got sitting up in storage that y'all didn't sell, them Killer Instinct Pros. Still got them on the website for the $900.
We can't pay the rent.
The rent is too damn high.
There is somebody who I think a lot of us like to hear from, Kev, because we feel like this person is starting to come around and can be very trusted. And this video is kind of leaning toward that person because we want to hear what he has to say.
What does the fuck say?
Not the price anyone should be paying for a 3-4 stroke cabinet. Hell,
What the fuck say?
just when I thought you couldn't get any dumber, you go and do something like this.
What the fuck say?
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to dig into that question. Is the Time Crisis cabinet worth $750? This has been a debate raging pretty much since the inception of Arcade1up, ever since they moved past that $299 price tag. But as for me, my personal decision, I don't think there's any way in hell this cabinet is worth $749, especially when you consider that there's nothing new going on under the hood. It's the same 17-inch BOE monitor we've seen before. It's the same PCB running the same Namco System 22 emulator in the Ridge Racer cabinet, and the guns, in my opinion, are just made cheaper. There's nothing new, there's nothing exotic going on inside that gun to justify a price hike above the T2 cabinet.
I know, right?
Okay, so final thoughts about the Arcade1up Time Crisis cabinet. Is it worth $749? At this time, I don't think it's worth it at that particular price point. I think it's about $50 too much. I was expecting this to be about a $699 cabinet in line with their T2 release that came out as well. That only had one game on it.
Do better.
I know there's some additional features on here like the sliding recoil and the battle design, but did it justify the price to be that $749 price point? In my opinion, no. I don't think it's worth it at that retail price, but that's just my particular opinion.
B-Kong is a close personal friend of John D and a known Arcade1up sympathizer.
How's it been the last week as we've had Time Crisis there? Have the people been playing it? Can you tell us about what it's been like?
Absolutely. Whenever we hear screams, we know why.
You know how much this cap costs?
I think $750 is retail.
Yeah, 750. That's no joke, right? I mean, you can do a lot with 750. So, I mean, what do you think about the price point?
I'm okay with it. I think it's a good one.
Okay.
I'm okay with it.
You sure about that? Look at his face. Look at his face.
I'll probably wait to find it on offer.
Okay.
Big dog, my man.
Arcade1up shocked a lot of people when they recently announced the Time Crisis Deluxe Arcade1up cabinet. And when I first saw this thing, I was blown away.
Because you're an idiot.
Oh yeah, that's it.
And then I was like, oh, it's $750.
Here he is, the biggest douche of the universe.
I'd say my only negatives are the price. The price is ridiculous. It's $749 American. I don't know where they came up with that cost.
Sure, why not?
We finally got it. Officially released. Time Crisis from Arcade1up.
Oh yeah.
Some people want it for $699. It's only $50 more. I mean, at that point, you know, you're already at $700. What's another $50? If you're gonna pay that huge, insane price, what's another $50, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Time Crisis Deluxe, $749.99.
You know, the darn thing better be really good, right?
You darn tootin'.
There's no doubt that this is the most anticipated release from Arcade1up yet. And I was getting excited about this and thought about it a lot today. I didn't want to pull the trigger. I'm happy that I don't have to like decide on pre-ordering, even if it was $5.99. It's been a while since I put a cabinet together, and you kind of want to see like how far you can go, how long you can go without buying another Arcade1up.
Oh, geez.
What kind of piece of shit takes somebody else's video and makes a video about it?
Oops, my bad.
And as far as availability is concerned, please subscribe to our Notify Me and you will be the very first, and you may get it just in time.
Oh, wow. So you're telling people that they should hit the Notify Me so they don't run out of time before ordering, and then they'll end up being in crisis because they didn't pre-order.
I should say so, yes.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. May God have mercy on your soul.
Now back to your regularly scheduled program.